Philip II of Spain, was born in what, at the time, was the capital city of Valladolid, at the Palacio de Pimentel, on May 21, 1527. Philip's father was King Charles V of Spain, and the Holy Roman Emperor, and his mother was Isabella of Portugal. Philip also had two sisters, Maria and Juana, with whom he was very attached. Together with his two pages, a Portuguese nobleman, Rui Gomes da Silva, and his governor's son, Juan de Zuniaga. These men would be by his side all of his life. Philip II of Spain would marry 4 times, and produce 8 living children. His first wife, Maria Manuela, Princess of Portugal, produced his first son, but sadly died in childbirth. His second wife for 4 years, was Queen Mary I of England. They had no children. His third wife was Elizabeth of Valois. This union produced 5 daughters, of which only 2 survived. Again their mother died giving birth to the 5th daughter. His final marriage was to Anna of Austria. This joining would produce 5 children, 4 sons and 1 daughter, of which 2 died in infancy. Philip's education was quite extensive due to the nature of his position as a royal prince. His tutor was Juan Martínez Cialicio, who would become the Archbishop of Toledo. Under his tutelage, he showed a reasonable ability at his letters and arms instructions. As he grew older, his tutors would include Juan Cristobal Calvete de Estrella, the humanist. Linguistically, Philip never quite matched his father's ability. Philip would first take the throne of Naples, as their king, on July 25, 1554. He would next, through his marriage to Queen Mary I, become King of England and Ireland for a 4-year period, until her death. Philip II would become King of Spain on the death of his father, Charles I, on January 16, 1556, and finally King of Portugal on March 25, 1581. During his reign of Spain, his father had left the country in considerable debt, amounting to around 36 million ducats, causing Philip to default on loans in 1557, 1560, 1575 and 1596, and their economy would continue to suffer. During Philip's reign he declared war on Pope Paul IV. Eventually a peace agreement was agreed upon, together with the fact that after the death of Mary I of England, Philip was free to marry Henry II's daughter, Elizabeth of Valois, which would later give him claim to the French throne through their daughter. With France, Philip signed the Treaty of Versailles, which was soon broken. Another Treaty of Cateau, Cambrésis was later agreed upon, and France recognized Spain's sovereignty over the Franche Comté. After Mary I died, and Elizabeth I ascended the throne, in a bid to keep his hold on England, Philip sent a proposal of marriage to Elizabeth. She delayed her answer, and came to learn that he was also considering an alliance with Valois. Elizabeth was not best pleased. Still, Philip tried to maintain peace with England, but with his strong Catholic views, and Elizabeth's Protestant beliefs, it would soon come to pass that Elizabeth sided with the Netherlands against Spain, and so her ships started to attack Spanish vessels. Philip was also hoping perhaps to have Mary Queen of Scots take the English throne, and by doing so, finally place a Catholic queen on England's throne, but it was not to be. Once he realized there was nothing left but direct action, Philip began to plot to invade England, and sent his first Spanish Armada. After the failure of the Spanish Armada, Philip II of Spain sent a further 2 armadas to try and invade England. Between the English Royal Navy, and the poor weather conditions in the Channel, they all failed. The Anglo-Spanish War would continue until both monarchs were dead. King Philip II of Spain died from what is believed to have been cancer, on September 13, 1598, at El Escorial, near the capital city of Madrid. It is said his death, which involved the severe attack of gout, was excruciatingly painful. A cenotaph of King Philip II and his family was created at Escorial, in his honor.